Paddy, is it a bit chilly in here?
It is a little chilly.
Yeah, it's a little...
Does this feel like a bit of a cold open?
Oh, it feels like a bit of a cold open to the podcast.
That it is.
What podcast is it?
I think it would be the Idea Machine.
With Will and Pat?
That's the one.
Let's get started.
Elvis Presley.
Now, mere episodes ago, I was distracted looking out that window.
Yeah.
Because it was a beautiful autumn day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's also winter. Anyway, it was autumn leaves. I'm looking at myself is my point.
Yes.
Anyway.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And action. You started strong today, Will. Again, everyone, if you're not watching the now video version of the podcast, Will's put his hair into what I can only describe as an Elvis Presley style, Elvis Presley hairstyle, and won't stop staring at himself in a reflection of the window. So it could be just with me today.
Paddy, let me tell you what's happened as of recent.
You got hot?
My hair has been looking awful. And you'd think that that would make me look at my reflection less.
But no.
But no, it means I'm constantly looking at my reflection, hoping I'm going to catch myself at the right angle for just a minute, so I can feel the sweet, sweet bliss of looking that damn good.
Alright, so you know how you can have bad hair days?
Yeah.
As we can see, you do know that. Do you ever have a bad face day?
Often.
Where you wake up, look at your face in the mirror and go, no, I swear I looked better than that. What's going on? And then, similarly, you can't stop staring.
Yeah.
Every time if I'm having a good face day, I'm not worried about it.
Been a
If I'm
while.
having a bad, it's been a while. If I'm having a bad face day, every reflection, I just keep looking, hoping it looks better, and it never does.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
I'm having a bad face year. Anyway.
welcome to My Ugly Life, a podcast where we talk about our ugly ass. No.
But let's stop talking about the ugliness in the world, Paddy, and how
Talk
you're
about the beauty.
contributing, and talk about the beauty and how you can contribute to that.
Okay.
And in what world are people more beautiful than Hollywood? The world of the social supreme and the socially much better looking. I think, generally speaking.
The world of the plastic people.
The world of the plastic people, Paddy, and that is a land that I would like us to join today.
Okay, are we getting Botox?
No,
Good, because I'm very scared.
My idea for today, Paddy, is maybe less of an idea and more of a question.
Okay. Do you think I could make it to Hollywood?
I want you to give me 10 reasons why I should be a movie star.
And then send it to all those agents that because I got star power, baby.
No, Pat,
Just give me a chance.
Well, Paddy, I can tell you this. You have star power.
Thank you.
As do I. And I think we could elevate almost any movie into an even better state of being.
Yeah.
So my question for you, Patrick,
Yeah.
is if you could write yourself into any movie from all of time, what movie would you write yourself into, and what would be your part? Now, this isn't, do you want to be Marty McFly in Back to the Future?
No, obviously.
It's, do you want to write in a character of Marty McFly's best friend for you to play? All right?
That's good. That's
So-
a great question.
Any movie you want in the world, I want you to tell me which one you'd write yourself into.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm going to have to go through plenty of variations of this before I land
That's
on
all right.
the
That's
one.
all right.
So,
What's your favourite movie? I actually do not know this question.
I'm not sure. It sort of fluctuates. Like, I've really got a soft spot for The Incredibles, the Pixar classic. Why? Did I want to be a superhero as a child? Did I have a small crush on the cartoon Violet for a while when I was about 10 years old?
Well, I used to want to name my daughter Violet.
Because of The Incredibles?
No.
No. Fair enough.
I'm just playing word association.
If I was going to be in The Incredibles, I would be happy having a small... You know the superheroes, when she's going like they don't wear capes and they do like the superhero montage?
Yeah. Oh, just one of them.
Well, so not one of those, but like a similar, like sort of little montage.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, you know how all of the superheroes are getting deleted or getting killed by the robot with the circular...
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. The Super Destroyer 9000?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. One of the Syndrome's creation to destroy the supers.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have been a well-known hero, and it cuts to me getting, like, fighting and losing to
one of them.
Gotcha. You know? And I just get, like, a fun little...
Just a little cameo.
Just a fun little 30-second cameo.
I'll be honest, Paddy, I'm surprised. I thought you would definitely immediately want to write yourself in as a main character.
To a lot of movies, yes, but to The Incredibles...
Just that.
I don't want to ruin it.
Oh,
I don't want to ruin it. Or Violet's boyfriend. 12-year-old Patrick. Yeah, it's the best. Okay, but I'm going to stick to real movies. So not real movies.
Yeah.
Non-animated, where I can be myself.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I come up with a banger idea.
Unless it's an absolute winner.
Yeah. Okay, what are some... Okay, Star Wars. I love Star Wars. It's... I'll be honest, the most recent 3 haven't done it for me, but the Star Wars TV shows, I'm all about.
Is it because they were missing a certain character? Because what you can also do is go back and improve movies.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't necessarily want to put yourself into a movie that's already great.
Yeah.
But put yourself in somewhere where you have something to say, something to add.
Okay, so I think we can agree that the most recent 3 Star Wars movies, they didn't quite have the same...
They didn't recapture the magic.
They didn't quite recapture the magic. And I think it's... And I'll admit, episode 1, 2, and 3, definitely not as good as episode 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
So I think really the first 3 were like the best.
Yeah.
But it really felt like for the most recent one, maybe a little bit more of just like the money grab. Like, it's like the Disney, they want to get it out.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about the final one. Palpatine's returned. How? Who cares? It's just back somehow. What a disaster. So here's what I would like to think.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of times across those movies that maybe not always the most believable things happen, and maybe they don't, but I'd like to be an additional character in the main crew.
Yeah.
Who's just a real skeptic about Force, Jedis, all of it, doesn't really believe that any of it's maybe legit and that something else is going on. So that in all the scenarios where the audience is being like, are you sure? That's exactly what my character's doing.
Gotcha.
So, like, Rey immediately masters being a Jedi.
Like, you're a double check.
She's gone from not knowing how to use a lightsaber, no one telling her how to use a lightsaber, to elite fighting with a lightsaber. And, there's me just sitting there going, I mean, are we sure about this? I didn't even see her do any training. How does this work? Or, Rey picks up, like, rocks and throws them away. And they're like, Rey's a real Jedi. Like, yeah, I don't think so.
You sound fun at parties.
Yeah, I really don't think... I think it was just a strong gust of wind, and those probably weren't rocks.
Yeah.
Because listen, the movies were a little bit silly anyway. Like when Palpatine's return. How? Somehow. I mean, do we really believe in this Palpatine character? I don't even know how he'd come back. That sounds like lazy writing to me.
That's good.
Just a little bit of... Because that way, then people aren't taking the movie so seriously.
Yeah.
And with that small addition of that character, every silly plot line and things where you go, oh, it's ridiculous. And seeing, it's poking fun at itself.
Part of it.
And all of a sudden, if it was looked at as a comedy...
That zany character played by
Pat
McGrath is just really bringing this all together for me. It almost didn't make sense, but now I'm seeing it's all part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly. So that's if I was going to do Star Wars.
Well, I had a Star Wars related idea. Because I was thinking about like what's some of the most beloved franchise.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like either Star Wars or like Lord of the Rings or like Harry Potter.
Yep.
Just putting one scene at the very end of the last movie.
Yeah.
That's just me waking up and then I go, it was all a dream. Just to ruin the movies for everyone.
Yeah.
Just make the whole thing a dream.
Well, okay, so here's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
For Harry Potter,
Mm-hmm.
I reckon Harry Potter is one of the ultimate movies of just... There's one guy at a school, and he kind of just runs the school. And I can't imagine it's fun for anyone knowing.
Do you want to just play one of the other students?
I'd like to play one of the other students who, like, and you know what, me? We have to have a couple of other people here. Like, we play a couple Hufflepuffs.
Yeah.
End of the table.
You and me are just two Hufflepuffs. Half the movie is Harry and his adventures, and half the movie is just, like, us doing school.
Just us going to Charms.
Yeah, annoyed that, like, Harry's getting all this attention, and it's like, we're sitting for the house cup, and they're like, I think, we're in with a shot this year. Second, that's good. That's, second, we're coming in second.
Yeah.
And then Hufflepuff gets, like, a bajillion points.
Gryffindor.
And then Gryffindor gets given, like, 50 points.
Yeah,
and we're just...
In fact, this is how I wanted to happen. It's like us sitting around, maybe we're first years, we're younger, so Harry's like a 4th, 5th year or something. We're at a table, excited first year Hufflepuffs. Hufflepuff's doing well in the cup.
Yeah.
We're in the lead. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And all of a sudden, we're going to tap on the shoulder. We turn around, it's 5th year Harry Potter just leaning back, and he just goes, watch this. Welcome to the fucking show. Dumbledore just awards him 1,000,000 points.
He wins.
And wins out of nowhere.
Yeah. And then all the other older Hufflepuffs.
Yeah, just turned back like sad and we're crying. And no, they're all just looking at us like...
They're like leaning back smoking a cigarette. They're like, another year. Another win for Harry Potter and the gang.
Yeah, I think that's got to be how it goes. By the way, genuinely, how annoyed would you be as a student if like remember the what, episode 1 or whatever, when Slytherin's got the banners up and then Dumbledore just goes, no. I don't think so.
No. I mean, he did, like, say what you will about Dumbledore, he's a man of theatrics, because he did not need to go to the lengths of putting up the Slytherin, now, I could be mistaken. Did he put, like, a feast of food on the Slytherin table?
No, they've all got the feast.
Got you. I thought he, like, gave them the food, fucking Draco Malfoy's going to take a bite, and then Dumbledore clicks his fingers, and that apple appears in Harry's hands.
That is more or less what happens. Yeah. They've got the banners up. I'm pretty sure they cheer.
Harry Potter's the bully.
He is.
Yeah, growing up is realizing that everyone would hate Harry Potter in school.
Everyone would hate Harry Potter.
He'd just be the worst.
So that's, if I was doing Harry Potter, that's what I'd do.
That's what you do.
If I was doing Lord of the Rings, I'd want to be the third Hobbit on the walk with Sam and Frodo, just constantly being like, guys, are we there yet? My feet are killing me. Can I get a horse? Surely we don't have to walk the whole way.
Yeah. Well, and then they fly in the...
They fly back on the eagles.
Yeah. I'd be the guy suggesting the eagles from the get-go.
I don't think they knew about the eagles, but I imagine that ride back.
I want to be...
It was a tense flight home.
I want to be one of the hobbits.
Yeah. Gandalf, did you have these the whole time? Well, yes, I did. Could you? Yeah.
I want to be one of the hobbits, go through the whole journey, but then just have like a 10-minute long argument with Gandalf at the end about the birds.
Not even just flying back. You'd be looking like, what the fuck? What is this? And he fucking... We walked for months. Almost died. Gandalf's like, what are you talking about nothing, Gandalf. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
That would be very funny.
There are too many movies.
Yeah. Well, alright, think of all the movies that were made like let's say 1990, maybe 1980.
Yeah.
That would end really fast if people just had cell phones.
Yeah.
Like, that really changed the dynamic of a lot of movies. Because all of a sudden, the movie can't be... I just can't get in touch with this person. Because then you can. So, I mean, maybe that would be fun, to go back to...
And bring technology.
Yeah, bring technology to a couple of fun movies and wrap them up faster. Not good movies, just the bad ones.
Just the bad ones.
You don't need to see this.
Yeah.
I'd like to. All right, what's a good action movie that we could write ourselves into? Because I'd like to be an action superstar.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
Be one of the planes.
Just kind of like Cars, but it's just your face on the front of a plane.
Yeah. Actually, I want to write myself into Cars.
Oh, yeah, I do love Cars.
But I wanted like my real life eyeballs.
That's pretty freaky. Yeah, that's good. What about, like Rambo? Those ones. There's like one guy, or like
I want to be
Die Hard.
Like, I want to be in Rocky.
Yeah.
I want to be in Rocky, and I want to, in the last scene, just come out and knock out Rocky Balboa. I want to be like a guy in the audience, and Rocky's just won the fight.
And then you come in and just clock him.
And I come down and I just one hit him.
Okay, yeah. It would ruin, I think, that probably would spoil the ending of the movie a little bit. Just random guy slugs Rocky in the face.
All right. That's a good point.
What about, Die Hard?
Yeah, I know Die Hard.
Original Die Hard, fighting through Nakatomi Tower. What if it wasn't just Bruce Willis?
It was Bruce Willis had a buddy.
Bruce Willis had a buddy. Now it's a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, oh, no, that's good. Should be Bruce Willis's buddy.
Yeah, and like Bruce can still be the action star. I'm kind of like the slightly bumbling, but still heroic friend. So like Bruce, listen, if I went back to Bruce Willis and I said, hey Bruce, I actually think I'd be the best action star for Die Hard. He's not going to bite. But if I wrote myself in as Bruce Willis's like wisecracking sidekick, who's having a good laugh, helping him out with a couple of things, maybe he gets himself tangled up in a few unfortunate situations, but also saves Bruce just a couple times, I think that could be a bit of fun,
I
bring a bit of levity to the movie.
I think I would sideline Bruce Willis.
You...
I think I'd go, Bruce, you know what the people aren't going to expect? Me to say today.
Yeah.
I would make him play. I'd rewrite it.
Yeah.
So he's now my bumbling sidekick.
Yeah, okay.
And like, what does he say? He's yippee-ki-yay?
Yeah.
He can say like the yippee, and then I say the ki-yay, then he says mother, and then I say
fucker.
Nice.
You get the swear word.
Yeah,
Extra cool.
The cool word.
Yeah.
I get the cool words.
Oh, I've actually thought of a good one. John Wick. Great. Have you watched John Wick?
Yeah.
Great movies, John Wick. I'm a huge fan. Keanu's killing it.
Yeah.
Often, it's just John Wick going in there, killing a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
All by himself, wandering off doing something else crazy. I'd like to play a character who's like the cleaner, the janitor, who's coming into all these
Well,
things.
they have that character in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, John doesn't know him.
Yeah, he does.
No. In this
Oh,
one.
this, okay.
So, because you could also
This is just like some everyday...
Yeah, just a regular guy who just keeps being sent out to clean all these places that John Wick's been through. And he's just going, oh my God! What happened here? How did it? And then, because the first time it'd be funny. Then the second time the same guy gets back, what the fuck? And they just keep licensing the same company, and he's just unlucky. And he's sitting there going, I mean, I just want an easy job. Just, oh my God.
This is not worth the minimum wage.
Actually, in fact, let's not make it John Wick. This character, he works across multiple action franchises, and he just keeps coming in being like, oh my God.
Anyone where there's decimation.
Yeah, anywhere there's total decimation. I think this guy would be a great...
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe he's after credits. He's an after credits every action movie.
Yeah,
has this guy come into like
just with the
scene with the biggest fight, and it's just him walking in going, oh my God, I can't believe it's happened again.
That'd outdo the Marvel.
That would.
Scenes for sure.
Who cares about Marvel end credit scenes when you've got this janitor? Just being absolutely good.
I think I want to be the guy in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
Who comes up with all the new cars. Like Q in the James Bond movies.
Oh, yeah.
Who comes up with the gadgets.
But
good. I'm just like this mechanic who's like, seems like he's on something.
Yeah.
And is just like, okay, so we're going to put your car in space. I've strapped some rockets in the back. I think if I build a ramp big enough, we can just launch you up there. And Vin Diesel's like, I don't know if that's a good idea. He's like, no. You gotta listen to me. We're gonna send you to space. The family. And then he saw. Every time he's like, I don't know about that, man. And then I'm like, do it for the family. And then he's like, you're right. Family.
For the family.
For the family.
That is a good character.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I thought of a good one.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen the new Little Mermaid, so I'm thinking the original.
Yeah.
I want to be one of Prince Eric's friends who, when they realise that the Little Mermaid was in fact a mermaid, and he's like, I want to marry her. I'm just sitting there going, dude, she's a fish. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? She's a fucking fish. She's got a tail.
Just really,
Yeah, just really. Yeah, and then like at the wedding when they're finally getting married, she's, are we all just fine with this? She was living in the ocean. She had fucking scales, dude.
I've never understood the appeal of mermaids.
No, neither have I.
Sure, top half. Drive top half. But the bottom half's pretty important. I'm a big bottom half guy.
Would you prefer the other way? Top half fish.
Well, no, I would prefer that.
So I guess top half is more important.
But yeah.
Listen, I'm here for the emotional connection, personally.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you look like a bit of a dog.
No.
Here's what I'm about: humans.
Yeah, well, it's not even that I need legs. It's that I don't need a fishtail.
It is the fishtail.
Like it's not the lack of legs. It's the addition
of the fishtail
of scales and a fishtail and gills.
Yeah, I think that is. It's a step too far for me too, which is why I think this character in The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think he might be my favourite so far from just.
It's certainly a good option. It's certainly a good option.
Now, the screen time you'd get wouldn't be much, but I think the impact you'd have on audiences would.
Yeah,
it'd be good.
Similarly, I'd like to be in the movie Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
With Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a guy on the opposing team. And be like, clearly something is going on here. As Michael J. Fox is just like, looks like a wolf. And everyone's like, it's puberty. And I'm like, no! I'm pretty sure something else is going on here.
Sorry. This guy's at least been taking steroids.
That guy has claws. This can't be legal.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I'd like to be a character from the other team of Air Bud.
It's
back in the locker room afterwards.
Oh,
did we just lose to a fucking dog? It was a golden retriever.
Ball handling was amazing. Like, I know there was nothing in the rule book, but still. Yeah,
I think that would be good.
All great options.
Anything?
I think anything in there, I'd be happy to take as a part.
Yeah, I agree.
So Hollywood, if you're out there, if you're listening,
we're interested.
Call us up.
And clearly, we've got the star power.
We've got the star power. Now with all those little improvised scenes you saw just off the dome. The dome. Just wait till we get a bit of character research into the point guard who lost Joanne Hunt. He lost his college scholarship.